Utah's been getting some record-breaking snow, and I enjoyed every minute of being there. There's a lot of powder. Blizzards and chilly temps were perfect for skiing. I had a blast with friends and family. One day the resort didn't open for 2 hours after it was supposed to because there was so much snow, but you got to keep people safe. Couldn't stay away out here for round two. Doing good. Did about 12 miles the other day. It's kind of a personal best for me. That was with a full pack, and it was about 75 degrees, which was nice. Got a good water consumption content there. I broke my headphones. I broke the piece that goes in my ear and the piece that goes over it. Well, it didn't break in half. Well, it didn't break all the way apart, but I was able to use my super glue to put that back together, so that was nice. I also noticed at the end of my 12-mile run the other day that my hands got incredibly swollen, both of them. So I don't know what that was about. We'll see if that happens again. But super nice out here right now. Not a stitch of wind. It's about 75 again, and lovely. I wasn't anticipating this, but it's actually pretty cool. I'm standing under the overhang. Pretty sweet. All right, down into the hole we go. Well, we're not going that way. That's a little precarious to say the least. So we're gonna go back out and find another way. There's no way around that I can see. It's pretty much a sheer rock wall over there. So we'll hike along until we can maybe find a relief. If not, hike back the same way. Still miles on the feet, so it'll work all the same. Found the relief. It's the way I got here, which is all good. It's been a fun hike. This is a beautiful desert, and I've been glad to be out here, honestly. Feet are feeling good, and I'm at, let's see here, 5.4 miles so far, so we might make 10 back to the car. We'll see. Yeah, figured I'd take a break here, pour some drink mix in the old water bottle, and enjoy the bush shade. It's pretty nice. Cliff Bar. We're out today. Probably get about 10, 11, 12 miles in, something like that. Feet are feeling good. Body's feeling actually really good. Legs are doing good, and no headaches. Hands aren't swollen anymore. We'll see when I get back. That only lasted for about an hour, and then they were back to normal, so who knows. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, made it to St. Thomas. Seeing the sights here. The Overton Arm, the marina, the launch bay is like right there somewhere. Last time I was right here, I was fishing with my grandpa and my dad probably 20 years ago. It's weird to be standing here now, on ground. Most fish I ever caught in one day. The way I remember it, at least. All right, I wanted to document this so that I can look back and see how ridiculous I was when I thought all this would work. But yeah, it's a live and learn situation, right? So, okay, we'll start with the
front zip pocket here, sunscreen, Leatherman chapstick, fingernail clippers, headlamp, earplugs. And that should be all. We have the titanium trowel and wet wipes. I have my cook kit, which would be my stove, the cup, the collapsible cup, 500 milliliter pot with handles, the windscreen. Next to it is the spoon. And then you have the C-Knock 2-liter bag there. Behind the cook pot there, you have the fuel canister. That's an 8-ounce HDPE plastic canister. It'll hold heat or isopropyl alcohol or any type of ethanol, whatever. It'll withstand. I'd probably put gasoline in there if you needed to. But we have the 2 water bottles and the water filtration there with the bidet that I kind of customized a little bit. I made a little screw-on cap for it, and it has an O-ring in there, and then, I don't know, it kind of just works a little better. I have a couple flip-top caps in there and a couple regular caps, and the couplers on the end of the Sawyer there, so we'll see what works best that way. Hygiene kit, there's tons of stuff in here. It's probably too much, but as you can see, some of the stuff, toothbrush, toothpaste, there's some Tums in there, ibuprofen, Tylenol. Those are about my 3 medications I ever use. There's a tiny little bottle of super glue in there. There's an extra O-ring for the filter. By the way, if you don't know this, those filter O-rings, you can get like garden hose O-rings from any hardware store and they'll work. You don't have to get them from Sawyer. Just another little pro tip there. Yeah, those work just fine. But there's Leukotape in there. There's diarrhea pills. There's, oh gosh, there's Dyneema tape. There's patches for my sleeping pad. Let's see what else I can just see off the top of my head. Oh, my little soap container. I'm gonna try that out. It's a eyedropper that I kind of emptied out and then filled with dish soap. We'll see. I don't know. I have the curse of cleanliness. Maybe I'll get over it and we'll see. There's floss. There's a safety pin in there. There's a permanent marker. I don't know if there's any Band-Aids. Yeah, those are Band-Aids, which I don't use. I don't even know why I'm taking those, but in the electric bag here, we have the octopus cord with various adapters. There's an adapter to charge my watch in there. The octopus cord has micro USB, USB-C, and Lightning, and it is to an USB-A. I have the RAV 10,000 milliamp hour battery. It has, what does it have on it? It has USB-A and USB-C. There's also USB-C PD, which is important. The Walt has USB-C PD and a USB-A. It's like I think it's a 20 watt per port, and so that's also from RAV Power. Moving along, we have the almighty X-Mid Pro here. Oh yeah, I like this tent a lot. It's, like I said, it's got the Tyvek footprint on it, so which is good for me. And then I have my Magma 15 REI bag. I have the heated foot box mod on that thing, and maybe I'll show that to you later. That's what this white cord is for in here. I kind of sewed that in, and I calculated it out with a few sensors and stuff, and it uses like 200 milliamp hour of battery per half an hour, and you can pretty much only keep it on for like 5 to 10 minutes if it's not freezing cold. It might be useless, but again, we'll see. It might be great. We have our gloves here. These are pretty robust, you know, like anti-cut gloves, which you probably don't Need, again, some of this stuff I might just chuck, but I'm not sure at the moment, so I'm gonna take it. The sun gloves, got some underwear, beanie, some spandex, pants, maybe for sleeping, or if I need an extra layer underneath my little convertible pants there, the brown ones here. On top of that, I have my sun hoodie, sun shirt thingy. And then I have my rain gear. I went back and forth a lot on this. I have a Frog Togs top, not the cheap one, the nicer ones. And then they have the cheap bottoms there. And this green guy here is a ultralight poncho hammock. Snaps together, has the whole hammock kit in there, weighs the same amount as my jacket. So I think in New Mexico, that's what I'm gonna try out. And if I hate it, I'll ship it back and have the jacket shipped out to me. But I have the old puffy jacket there. I have a dry bag for all my clothes. They all fit in there. I have the super thin Darn Tough socks, then the cushion, and the midweight and the cushion. I forget which one's which, but might be too many socks, but it's a good option set to see which one I like. And I'm that one that likes to change socks. I think it helps your feet a lot. These are fleece mittens. I run cold and those don't weigh much. So again, it might be unnecessary for some parts of the trail, but we'll see. These are buffs. One of them I use is basically like a rag. I hang it off my shoulder strap on my backpack. It's for cleaning sunglasses. It's for cleaning my nose or my face or drying stuff off, or whatever I gotta have a rag for there real fast. Is nice to have. The other one I use for a pillowcase on my pillow. That reminds me, I don't see my pad here. It must still be in my backpack, but I have my it's an REI pad. It's 3 inches thick, 72 long, 20 wide, like R value 4.5, I think is what it said. My pillow's in that, and my pump sack is in there as well. I ended up springing for the carbon trekking poles for Cascade. I don't know, they were like 30-something bucks, so I was like, why not? They're actually pretty light. I like them. I don't use trekking poles much, but I might get in the habit of start using them. Have my little self-ski phone holder on there. It's nice for taking video, taking shots on the phone. You can kind of stab that thing in the ground or lean it up against a tree or pin it in some rocks. And it does have a remote, but the phone has a timer on it. I'm not sure if I'll bring the remote. It barely weighs anything. And I have the food bag. I did end up tearing this thing and I had to tape it shut. I do have a spare bag in here, along with a few Ziploc bags and a contractor bag for a pack liner. Aside from that, up there is the bug net, and I have my pad here. It's just like a half a pad. It's, I don't know, 1/8 inch thick. Really nice to have, really nice to lay on. 8 tent stakes. I have the sensor push here for temperature, humidity, and then the inReach messenger. And the pack is a 48-liter backpack. Well, I knew I'd forget something. Sunglasses, safety glasses, ball cap, headphones, the Bluetooth headphones, the little sandals. They're super lightweight foam sandals. They weigh absolutely nothing. They look like they weigh a lot, but they do not at all. And then the Lone Peaks. All right, and finally, here's how I'm packing everything for the moment. This stuff's coming with me. Everything you see there, I'll either be wearing it or it'll be in that Adidas workout cheapo backpack. I'll probably be throwing a few more sets of clothes in there because I'm gonna do a little in-between partying layover in Texas with my brother, so I need a couple changes of clothes there. This is pretty much how I'm packing my backpack. checking this luggage I got. I think I got this thing for $6 at the thrift store. Fits my backpack perfect. It's all loaded up with pretty much everything else. Trekking poles go in. I'll put my mat over top of that. Backpack fits over all that stuff, and shove the water bottle and the hat and the sandals on top of that. Bring it with me and check her, and hopefully it makes it there. Fits nicely. It's a little tall, but it squashes down pretty good, so. There you have it. All squished in. Ready for the trip here. $6. Can't beat it. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.